when it comes to guns in America. Even after the racial killings in Buffalo and the slaughter of students in Texas, a wide divide over tightening background checks remains.
We know you're never going to prevent everything, but to try to limit these things.
What I'm trying to do is focus us more on the real solutions and a little bit less on the gimmicks.
Gimmicks in the great gun debate of 22. Ohio's candidates for the U.S. Senate are polar opposites about what's gimmicky and what's not. Tim Ryan and J.D. Vance are both fathers, both family men, both gun owners.
So what are we going to do? My wife's a teacher. You know, I got kids that go to public schools. We're worried every day.
I'm a firearms owner. I had to pass a background check when I bought a rifle. And if you look at what happened in Texas, the guy passed a background check, right? So the idea that expanded background checks is going to solve that problem, I think, is unfortunately not true.
In Maysville yesterday, Senator Mitch McConnell described the problem,
which is mental illness and school safety,
and pointedly did not include gun reform. When Ohioans vote this fall, they will decide which path they want the state to follow. The one where there's strictly a mental health focus and a hardening of school buildings.
And so what we have to do, I think, is make it harder for these guys to get into the schools in the first place.
Or the one where there's tighter control over who can buy weapons and what type.
And don't we want to ask the question, if we could just prevent one of these or two, isn't that worth it? To me, it is.
Tim Ryan believes if there's an honest conversation about it, there'd be some kind of tighter gun restriction in our future. J.D. Vance, same scenario, believes what you'd tighten up on is school access. John London, WLWT News 5.